that this conflict, which has had many consequences that have gone beyond that geographical space and affected those of us, say, in Africa and beyond, and other places, whether we shouldn't be thinking even more about what we should be doing together, and each of our countries doing their best to make the kinds of investments that will enable us to survive no matter what conflict in other places. As of course we wish to have no such a conflict, so even to end them where they are, but to primarily survive the consequences of that. For example, everyone has heard of shortage of grains, of fertilizer, or all kinds of things that we need for food or input into our agricultural systems. So can we build resilient economies and have these sectors so that because we can grow grains, we can have grains to feed Zambia, Rwanda and the rest of Africa, especially given the agreements we have signed and the vision we share of self-sufficiency, so that we are able to weather the storm that comes from different parts of the... This is really for me, what would be more important, but this is not to sort of belittle or minimize the importance of the effort. You, the leaders of our continent, attempted to contribute to the peace that is required in that part of the world, but also benefiting the rest of the world. But I think putting them in terms of hierarchy, for me, the other one is more important, because even if you had solved this problem, it doesn't matter that there is likely to be another conflict somewhere else. As we have seen, and I'm talking as a student of history, or an observer who sees what happens in real life. So instead of running after one problem and trying to address it, which is necessary to do whenever that is required, but more important, running after these efforts to prevent by creating resilience in our governance, in our economies, in our productivity, and I think this is where, but it doesn't stop people trying to do something whenever and wherever they can to try and bring to an end any conflict like that. Even before it affects our economies, it consumes people's lives in their thousands and really causes tragedies and the devastation. But so I'm not sure. Well, the journalist is doing his work, but as leaders we have to do our work also.
Indeed.
In terms of educating some of these journalists.
Just to add on